opportunity, turns the corner, gets the equalizer. Big hit, how about that?
How do you like that? Stops the first penalty kick he sees.
It's loose in front of the goal cage, and it's put in! Oh my.
She's going to take another shot, and it's into the back of the net.
Once again, Patriot League champions.
A pleasant good evening and welcome to the Glenn Warner Soccer Facility in Annapolis, Maryland, as we bring you the 2018 Patriot League Women's Soccer Tournament here on the Patriot League Network. We'll be back with starting lineups and opening kickoff here on the Patriot League Network on Stadium. And we welcome you back to the Glenn Warner Soccer Facility here in Annapolis, Maryland. A beautiful 58-degree evening here in Maryland's capital city. Clear and light wind for this one. It's the 2018 Patriot League Women's Soccer Tournament quarterfinal matchup between the number 6 seed Army Black Knights and the number 3 seed Navy Midshipmen. Army coming in, as you see on your screen, the standings. Army 2-4-3 in the Patriot League, 6-5-7. They are the number 6 seed. Navy 7-2 in league play this year, 11-5-3 overall. They are the number 3 seed. Boston University will host the tournament there. The number 1 seed, Colgate, the number 2 seed. They have the night off. It will be Bucknell and Lehigh in the other quarterfinal going on this evening. There you see the bracket for the Patriot League Soccer Tournament for 2018. Lehigh, Bucknell set to kick off with us here at 7 o'clock. Army, Navy, the 3-6. If the Mids win, they will advance to take on Colgate on Friday night at 7:30 in the second game of the doubleheader up at Boston University. Boston University will take on the lowest seed remaining. But the Mids, the 3 seed, if they win, they know they will have Colgate on Friday night at 7:30 for a matchup with the Raiders. And here's the starting lineups for tonight's game. First, take a look at the Army starting lineup. Sydney Casalia, the second-team All-Patriot League goalkeeper, gets to start in goal defensively for the Black Knights. Emily Torres, Sydney Witham, Mia Payton, and Shannon Almanera. In the midfield for Army, Lauren Westman, Haley Stallings, Morgan Walsh, and Sarah Chamberlain. Up top, Aaron Johns and Nikki Comer. The lineup for the Mids, Sydney Fortson starts in goal. Baisley McClaskey at left back. Alex Jackson, Mary August, your center back combo. Kayla Robinson starts on the right midfield. Victoria Tran. Eleanor Pratt, who had the game winner here a couple weeks ago in midfield with Katie Higginson and Carly Saltung. And Reagan McQueen up top for the Mids. It took 72 seconds for Army to score here in the regular season matchup. The Mids would score 2 late goals, including the game winner from Eleanor Pratt, give the Mids the victory in the regular season matchup between these two teams, giving them the star in the Star Series. Navy 15-11-4 all time against the Black Knights. This is the 31st meeting. Navy 3-0-2 in the last 5. The last loss that Navy suffered at the hands of Army back in 2013, a 2-0 loss for the Mids. They have won 5 straight here at home over Army. The last loss here at the Glenn Warner Soccer Facility between these two teams, the last loss for Navy, the 2008 Patriot League Championship game, 2 overtimes, and Army won that game 1-0. Navy 2-3-0 in the Patriot League tournament against Army. The last meeting, 2011, they lost 2-0. As we mentioned, that 2008 championship match between these two teams, Army won 1-0. 1999, the last time Navy beat Army in the Patriot League tournament. Carl Kumer is our referee. The assistants, Evan Horn and Will Atten, and we're underway here from the Glenn Warner Soccer Facility in Annapolis, Maryland. Navy in the home white uniforms, the number 3 seed taking on the number 6 seed Black Knights in the quarterfinals of the Patriot League tournament. Semifinals set for Friday in Boston, the championship game Sunday afternoon in Boston. Aaron Johns on the turn, loses it to Katie Higginson. Higginson had the equalizer here on October 12th, the regular season matchup between these two teams. Casalia will clear it away. Eleanor Pratt with the header. Here's Comer at midfield. Comer trying to push her way past McClaskey. Payton plays it back for Casalia. Pratt with him. On the outside, Torres. I mentioned in the matchup in the regular season this season, Morgan Walsh, 72 seconds in, gave Army the lead. Katie Higginson equalized in the 83rd. And then Eleanor Pratt, with 44 seconds left to go in the contest, won it for the Mids. Collision on the far sideline, out of play, and a throw-in for the Black Knights. We have the second team All-Patriot League goalkeeper, Sydney Casalia, in this game, and the third team All-Patriot League goalkeeper, Sydney Fortson, in the nets for the Mids. Pratt with a header just outside her own 18. McQueen could not get there. Payton, Sawtongue, Higginson. Pratt. Intercepted here on the near side. Morgan Walsh. McClaskey looking long. Tran trying to chase it down, but Payton is there for Army. Casalia will clear it up towards midfield. It will skip out of play. Baisley McClaskey, who was, along with her teammate Alex Jackson and Katie Higginson, named to the All-Patriot League first team. Alex Jackson was presented with the Defender of the Year award before the contest. McClaskey, number 2 in the Patriot League in goals, number 1 in assists, but did not win the Offensive Player of the Year in the conference. Out of play for a throw-in here on the near side. McClaskey. Drilled back in by Alanera. Junjapunyan gets it to Sawtongue. Kayla Robinson. Alex Jackson. Looking for Reagan Mcqueen. It's drilled back the other way. Jackson scrambling back. Mary August is there. Plays a square ball for Jackson, who now clears it back towards midfield. It's chested down by Stallings. Loose ball on the far sideline. Picked up by the Mids. Junjapunyan plays it back in for Sawtongue, who tries to return the favor, but pass out in front of Junjapunyan. A far side throw in for Emily Torres. Torres with the throw. Pratt. That ball is deflected forward for McQueen. McClaskey will pick it up at midfield. Gets it wide for Tran here on the near flank. Tran taking it towards the end line, trying to cross it there. Casalia will scoop it up on the edge of her 6. Navy, the number 1 scoring team this year in the Patriot League, averaging 1.42 goals per game. Army, number 10 in the Patriot League, so you have the first place scoring offense against the last place scoring offense of this contest. Army under a goal a game at 0.82 goals a game. Here's a chance for Comer. Robinson cut in front, though. Here's Pratt. Sidesteps Almanera. Now Reagan Mcqueen trying to chase after it, but Mia Payton does a good job of shielding her way. That ball is cleared. And a throw in for the Mids. Army was number 2 in goals against in the Patriot League this season. 0.76 goals per game allowed. That looked like it went off the hand of Walsh. Will be a throw in. Navy was number 3 in the league, just under a goal a game at 0.95 allowed. Mary August plays it back to Alex Jackson. Jackson wide for Kayla Robinson on the right side. Robinson plays it towards the top of the 18. Looking for Sawtongue. With them. Takes it away. Ball popped up in the air. Picked up by the Mids. Here's Sawtongue. Higginson. Higginson in a collision there with Chamberlain. Higginson gets it back. Jun Chapunyan, who scored in the last regular season matchup of the season against Bucknell, and a 3-0 victory for the Mids last Friday. And a throw in on the far side for Kayla Robinson. Reagan McQueen back outside for Jun Chapunyan, and the offsides flag is up. And a free kick here for the Black Knights. 8th straight season that the Mids have reached the Patriot League tournament. 21st overall appearance in the Patriot League tournament. 18-17 all time. But they haven't won the title since 2007. Last year they got to the championship game here, hosted it. Fell behind 3-0, rallied to make it a 3-2 game against Bucknell, but couldn't get that third and tying goal. So it's been an area of frustration for this team, the success that they've had in the regular season, but not able to break through in the postseason. Army keeps it in play. Comer deflects it out for a throw-in on the far side. Torres to take it. Johns last to touch it as it goes out of play for a goal kick. This tournament hasn't always had a quarterfinal round, but the Mids, when they've been here in this quarterfinal round, they've never lost. They're 3-0 in quarterfinal matches in the tournament. Here's Morgan Walsh. Long range effort from Stallings right to Fortson. Walsh playing it right back. Payton and Witham are the center backs, and Torres at left back right now for Army. They're dropping Stallings deep in the midfield, and a foul on Stallings, and a free kick here for the Mids. McClaskey eyeing this one up. Chip towards the 6-yard box. Jackson is there, headed away though by Walsh. Played back in, deflects down, offsides flag is up. Higginson scores, but the flag is up. No goal, offsides on the Mids. Katie Higginson buried that one, but unfortunately for the Mids, they were offsides. Here's Reagan McQueen trying to battle for position, turns her defender, but Witham plays it back. Johns trying to turn there, and she is fouled. 10 minutes into the contest, a goal wiped off for the Mids. We're scoreless here. With them to tee it up for the Black Knights. Drives it towards the top of the 18. Higginson the header. Walsh got a piece of it, still loose. Johns on the turn. McClaskey able to knock it free. Comer had it deflect back out towards midfield. Off the back of Comer, then McClaskey clears. Almenara loses out to Pratt. Pratt tried to cross it to the right side, then thought better of it, and Almenara steps in front. Here's Comer with some pace down this right side, and Mary August is there to clear it away. Walsh with the throw over John's head. August didn't get all of that clearance. Stepping in front there is Stallings. Junjapunyan on the far side, back for Higginson. Pratt, a little bit of a heavy touch, trying to win it back now, and she does. Now Junjapunyan on the far side, trying to chase it down. Torres plays it back for Witham. Jackson, far sideline, looking long for Reagan Mcqueen, and that'll get all the way back to Casalia. Higginson trying to nod that down on the ricochet off the turf. Pratt too far in front of Tran. Throw in for the Black Knights. Morgan Walsh to take it. McClaskey driven forward by Almenara. Fortson. Walsh with the header. McClaskey. McQueen gets called for a little bit of a push there. Torres on the far side. Junjapunyan racing towards her. That went out of play, so a throw in for the Mids. Robinson. Get to do it again at midfield. Saltung. Back for Pratt. Long range effort. Casalia to her right makes the save. Nice long range effort from Eleanor Pratt. Casalia will drive it away. Higginson heads it back to Jackson. Jackson to Higginson. Here's Pratt. Gonna drive that forward. Junjapunyan couldn't settle it. McQueen will try to get to this one. Junjapunyan. Saltung. Nicely done. Carly gets it to Victoria Tran. Here's Tran. Nice ball in for Reagan Mcqueen. McQueen inside the area, collides there with Payton. That'll be a corner for the Mids. First corner of the contest for the Mids. Both teams with a shot on goal so far. Baisley McClaskey. Have a quick conversation here with Eleanor Pratt and what they want to try to do here. 15th minute, no score. Quarter hour in. McClaskey to take the corner. Raises the right hand, drops it down, drives it towards the back of the 18. Knocked down for Pratt. Pratt trying to settle and shoot. Now it gets the shot off, but skies it too high. And a goal kick for Army. Salia. Westman on the far side, couldn't control it. Throw in for the mids, Robinson to take it. Another throw for Navy. Robinson. Another throw upcoming for the mids. Saltung can't get to that one. It's cleared out. And that will make its way to the Severn. Robinson with the throw. Junjapunyan. Back for Jackson. Jackson, first time ball in towards the top of the 18. Deflected towards the near sideline. Here's Comer. Comer with a head of steam. Comer plays it down the line for Johns. And Mary August able to cut her off. Nicely done by Mary August. Pratt, a little bit of a heavy touch. Lost it there to Almenara. Comer gets it back. Playing for Johns again, and once again, August will get to the ball first and shield her off of it, and a goal kick for the mids. And Nikaya Comer had an opportunity with some space and to run after it. Actually, we're going to call a foul on Johns. Free kick for Jackson and the mids. Almenara wins the header. Comer, McClaskey, Higginson, Tran, back for McClaskey, plays it long for McQueen. Those center backs trying to read the ball in the air. Payton here on the near side deflects off of Tran. Driven forward by Almenara. August coming back for it here for Navy. Not the easiest ball for Fortson, but nobody there to pressure her. And she'll clear it away to the far sideline for Junjapunyan. Playing it back, but it's intercepted and then taken right back by the mids. Higginson finds Jackson, her center back. Pratt in the middle of the park. Torres intercepts the pass for Junjapunyan. Knocked out of play on the far side and a throw in for Army. Torres to take it. Higginson and Junjapunyan trying to get that ball away and flex out for another Army throw. Again, it'll be Torres, the sophomore from Omaha, Nebraska. And that is not what she wanted to do. Robinson in the middle of the field. Battle for the loose ball and a foul is called. Like it was Chamberlain that was taken down. Free kick here for the Black Knights. With them. With them. We'll drive it in towards the 6, looking for Johns. It's headed away by Higginson. Stallings. Long range effort going just wide. Chamberlain taking the shot, but Fortson, knowing where she was at on the field, lets that one scoot right past her. 21st minute, no score. Here in Annapolis, quarterfinals of the Patriot League tournament. Navy the 3 seed, Army the 6 seed. Navy beat Army in the regular season 2-1 here at the Glenn Warner Soccer Facility in a push called Carly Saltung. Deflected towards the back post. Out for a corner here. Pratt was slow to get up for the mids. That ball could have deflected anywhere. And with him, the center back to take this corner. Army lines up at the top of the 18. Just one player, Comer, inside the 6 right now. Driven in towards the 6, Junchapunyan wins the battle for that one. Here's Stallings. Cross it in, near post, Comer. Jackson clears it away in another corner. With him again to take the corner. Once again, Army will line up their players at the top of the 18 with Comer inside the 6. With him, drives it in towards the back. Johns with the header, nods it down, turning that shot towards the goal, and that'll be out of bounds for a goal kick. Got that initial header won by Johns. Couldn't get anything off of that. Fortson. Johns. Robinson steps in front. Gives it right back to Johns, though. Chamberlain will play it forward. Races onto the far sideline. Robinson is there. Plays it off of Westman. Robinson with the throw in the far side corner. August looking for Tran. Walsh steps in front. Walsh plays it into the area, but nobody there except Fortson for the mids. Fortson directing that ball towards Tran. Tran pressured by Walsh there. Tran, who has some pace to burn, can't get around Walsh. Comer. McClaskey. Pratt back to McClaskey. Pressured by Johns. August back for Jackson. Outside her own area. Alex Jackson. Torres there with a header. Back towards midfield. Higginson steps in front of Chamberlain there. It deflects up in the air. Chamberlain battling with Saltung. Westman back to Torres. August will drive it forward. Looking for McQueen. Tran chest it down. Trying to settle it. Gets it to Saltung. Saltung trying to play in McQueen, but ball too far in front. Picked up by Casalia. Here's Walsh. Looking for Comer. August. Payton. John's sandwiched there. Saltung picks it up for the mids. Plays it back for Fortson. Inside of 20 minutes here in the first half, no score. Winner moves on. Loser's season is over. Higginson. Knocked out of play for a Navy throw on the far side. We'll have our first change of the half. Denise Ramirez checks in. That moves Kayla Robinson to left back. August. Now here's Robinson. McClaskey now moves to the left wing. Tran moves centrally. Walsh intercepts that one. August with pressure on, gets it back for Fortson. So Saltong up top. McQueen goes to the bench. Pratt. Tran. Johns to Comer. Went through the legs of Robinson, but that ball played way out in front. Nobody was getting to that one. Almenara towards the top of the area. Nice little move there to try to work it around the defender by Westman. Navy defended it well. Junchapunyan. Knocked down by Chamberlain. Jackson for Junchapunyan. Should put on the brakes. Finds Jackson, who's pushing forward. Saltong. Denise Ramirez. Back for Jackson. Jackson looking long. Walsh is to intercept that pass. Pratt at midfield. Back for August. August. Pratt. Now back to Jackson. Jackson playing it wide for Ramirez. Able to get there. Ramirez pushing forward. On the wing, Junchapunyan. First time cross into the area. Headed away. Defended nicely there by the Black Knights. Ramirez. She's tripped up, and a free kick opportunity here from a dangerous spot for the Mids. We talked about it a ton early in the season for the Mids. This was how they were getting almost 100% of their goals off of these set pieces. They found a little bit more offense as the season has progressed from a couple different areas. Pratt sizing this one up. Pratt to drive it in. Towards the 6, here's Higginson. Save is made. The flag is up as it goes wide. The flag was up, though. I think they had the initial play in on Higginson as offsides there. "16 minutes to go in this first half. Another chance for the Mids. Here's the replay. Higginson is the one that they thought was offsides. Tough to see from that angle. Here's Comer trying to turn, and August is there to thwart her. Back for Tran. Here's Ramirez on the far side with 15 minutes to go. First half, Ramirez across midfield. It's deflected down, taken away by Army. Once again, looking for Comer, but Robertson is there. Here's Tran, poked free. Almenara, Robinson. Got caught up on Pratt as she was trying to get possession. Here's Comer trying to turn the corner. Comer trying to cross. What a great sliding tackle by Eleanor Pratt as they battle on the field. It's picked up by Kayla Robinson. What a slide tackle there by Pratt. Textbook stuff there from the Mids. With them. Wide for Walsh. Under 15 minutes to play. Walsh will cross it in. Looking back post. Jackson, the header, and Fortson will grab it. Johns was able to win that header, but Army not able to get possession out of it. Under a quarter hour to play here in the first half in a scoreless contest here in the Patriot League quarterfinals. If the Mids win, they'll play Friday at 7:30 against Colgate. If Army wins, they'll play the early game 4 in the afternoon against Boston University. Multiple changes here for the Black Knights. Danny Mendoza is checked in. Trinity Garay is also checked in. Also, Kaylee Rosenberger is checked in for the Black Knights. That went off of Robinson. Here's Garay to Mendoza. Mendoza sidesteps one. Jackson comes over. Deflected out for an Army corner. With them to take the corner. Johns trying to head it down. Tran. Payton shot well off the mark. Goal kick for the Mids with 12:35 to go. Fortson on the restart. At midfield. Sawtung trying to get to that one and able to get the ball but couldn't maintain her footing. Higginson the header. Junchapunyan with a step here. Christina holds up play, gets it out for Ramirez. Ramirez takes it infield. Ramirez is deflected away. Picked up by Aaron Johns. Johns. Robinson there for the Mids. Mendoza. August able to push it forward for Pratt. Back for Jackson. Stallings got in front of that one. Mids get possession back though. Jackson looking long. Sawtung will at least get a throw out of it. So the Mids will make a couple more changes here. So Emily Keast and Carolyn Mang on for the Mids. Sawtung on the turn, trying to get it out to Mang. Mang pokes it back for Higginson. Mang has Keast. Keast wide for Robinson. First time ball back in. Casalia out to grab it, can't get it. Loose ball in the area, and they're going to call a foul on the Mids. Tough to understand that. The Army's own player ran into Casalia there. Maybe there was contact from the Navy player before that. And a free kick after all that for Army. 35th minute. There's a replay. Let's see. Can't say that Carly Sawtung did too much there to get a foul called. Free kick for the Black Knights at midfield. Looking for Johns in the area again. It's knotted down, but right to Fortson. Garay thrown in, and it's picked up by McClaskey. McClaskey looking for Ramirez. Ramirez trying to keep it in play, cannot. Good idea, just couldn't connect on the pass. Under 10 minutes to go here in the first half. Torres with a throw on the far side. Higginson taken right back by Black Knights. Mendoza loses possession. Here's Saltung. Ramirez, far side. Shrugs off the challenge from Johns, and a foul is called on Aaron Johns. Jackson. Jackson wins the ball back for the mids. Looking long, but nobody there for Navy. Salia will pick it up for Black Knights. Mang with the header at midfield. Walsh. McClaskey back for August. Here's Higginson. Higginson. Saltung trying to race to it, and Torres cuts her off there. Salia pops it up in the air on the far side. Torres and Junchapunyan battle there. Carolyn Mang coming up with the loose ball for the mids, gets turned, deflected out for a Navy throw. Mids will make two changes here late. Ramirez playing it in. Walsh there. Gray. Gina Pereno has checked in for the mids. Jackson intercepting that ball. Jackson. Mang. Thinking that Motley was there on the wing and she had pushed forward. Gray. Ball played in, and Fortson will take it on the hop. Six minutes to go here in the first half. McClaskey. Walsh for Peyton will go out of play. Navy throw here, near sideline. Kayla Robinson started right back and flipped sides inverted to the left side. Another throw up coming for the mids. Molly Gilchrist into the contest. Gilchrist, a starter at the beginning of the season. In for Baisley McClaskey. Another throw for the mids. Army concedes the throw in. Under 5 minutes to play here in this first half, no score. It's trying to put some pressure on here late in the first half. Mang back for Robinson. Army comes out of the scrum with the ball. Higginson gets a piece of it. Garay, square ball. Witham, pushing forward. Witham, low line drive. Mendoza with the shot, it goes wide. Goal kick for Fortson here. Just under 4 minutes to go in the first half. It's scoreless. Fortson, a low line drive. Skips before it reaches midfield. Walsh picks it up there. Walsh towards the near sideline. Walsh with some speed here. Walsh. Gilchrist back defending. Walsh with a throw. Goes over Gilchrist and will roll out of play. So goal kick here for the Mids. 3 minutes to play. Keast misjudged that one, gets it back. Ramirez. And that one to the roof of the net. And a quick counter by the Mids.
Win the ball here, Navy. Win the ball, Navy.
Final 90 seconds here. First half, Garay. The cross, did it deflect out? Yes, it did. Corner for the Black Knights here. Wasn't sure if it deflected off a Navy player or not. And a corner here for Army with a minute to go. With them as she has all night, will take this corner. With them, drive it in towards the top of the box. Looked like it went off of Amanera. Rosenberger on the far side. Silva in on the challenge with Ramirez. 30 seconds to go here in this first half. Throw in on the far side. Deflected out for another Army corner. So Army, if they hurry here, can get one last chance before the end of the half. 10 seconds left to go. Cross played in towards the penalty spot. Deflected, not completely out. August able to get it away. Final seconds here, put back in. That'll go wide, and that'll do it for the first half of play. Well, Navy had a couple of great chances. One wiped off because of the offsides flag that went in the back of the net. Pretty even first half. Maybe a couple more chances for the Mids, but pretty even through 45. Scores even. That's what counts at the end of the day. Halftime here at Annapolis. It's Army nothing, Navy nothing. You've got the Patriot League Women's Soccer Tournament on the Patriot League Network on Stadium. Maryland halftime, no score between Army and Navy. Chance to take a look at the halftime stats. Shots, Army with the edge there, 6-3. Corner kicks, Army with 5, Navy with 1. Saves in the first half, Sydney Forts with 2. Sydney Casalia with 1 for the Black Knights. Fouls, Navy with 6. Army with 4 in the first half. And as we mentioned, no goals in that first 45 minutes. This is quarterfinal action. The Mids 3-0 all time in the quarterfinals. The semifinals and championship game this weekend up in Boston, as the Terriers of Boston University will host. If the Mids win, they will play Friday evening at 7:30 against Colgate in the semifinal round. The Mids lost in double overtime to Colgate earlier this season, 1-0. Of course, that was a couple of Saturdays ago that we had here on the Patriot League Network. The Mids earlier this season played up in Boston against the Terriers and lost 1-0. So Mids with losses against both the top 2 seeds in the tournament. Army coming in the 6th seed. And tonight, if they would win this game, they would play in the first semifinal against the host Terriers of Boston University. There's the Mids last year getting to the Patriot League final here at home, losing to Bucknell 3-2. Trying to get back to the championship game, but it starts here in the quarterfinals for them, their 8th straight appearance in the quarterfinals. All-time record in the Patriot League tournament, 18-17. Of course, if we stay level through 45, we'll have 2 10-minute golden goal periods and then penalty kicks after that to settle the tie this evening. Navy 2-3-0 in Patriot League tournament history against the Black Knights. They've won 5 straight here at home against Army, 3-0-2 in their last 5 against the Black Knights. The last loss Navy had against Army in 2013. Army with a slight edge in Patriot League tournament action over the Mids. 3 wins to 1 loss. The last loss here for Navy against Army, you have to go back 10 years, 2008, the championship game in 2008 here at the Glenn Warner Soccer Facility. Army won that evening 1-0. Mids to kick off this second half. Gina Pereno in the center circle. And we are underway here in the second half. Eleanor Pratt for the Mids, driving it down the far sideline, deflected down. Victoria Tran trying to get to the loose ball. Here's Higginson. And a foul and a free kick for the Mids. McClaskey to take the free kick for the Mids. Towards the penalty spot, bounces in the area. It's headed towards the end line and cleared away. As it was Witham who got the header and sent it wide. Restart for the Mids. Still fighting for it on the far sideline. A foul is called on Navy. Casalia, keeper, Black Knights, to take the free kick. Ball played forward. Moreno couldn't get to it. Throw in for Denise Ramirez here on the near side. Lobs one for Pereno. Torres. Pereno headed towards the area by Saltung. Ramirez poking it forward for Saltung. Cleared away by Stallings. Back to midfield. Mary August there. August pushing forward. Here is August. Deflect wide on the far side. Played back for Walsh. That'll go out of play for a Navy throw. '48th minute just underway here, second half in Annapolis, quarterfinal matchup here in the Patriot League tournament. Jackson. Junchapunyan knocked off the ball by Torres. Here's Torres for the Black Knights. Mendoza cut off by Junchapunyan. Jackson puts it away for a throw in for the Black Knights. Torres to take the throw. Torres intercepted by Saltung. Higginson back to Saltung. Carly gets around one. Deflected away by Stallings though. Pratt trying to cut back towards it, but August picks it up for the mids. McClaskey. Driven away by Walsh. August for Jackson. Patriot League Defensive Player of the Year for 2018. The mids. Walsh out of play. Throw in. Far side for the mids. Pereno. Back for Tran. Tran will cross it in for Higginson. Deflected down. Higginson again. And a save. Still loose inside the area. Saltung can't get it on target. Pratt at the top of the area. Still loose. Still can't be cleared. Here's Torres that will get it outside the 18. What a chance for Katie Higginson, but Sydney Casalia comes up with the big save for the Black Knights. I believe that's Higginson that is still limping around. Ball played in towards the 6. Cleared away by Mendoza, and Higginson, I don't know if she can continue here. Trying to walk it off. Here's the replay of the chance for Higginson on the turn. Nice save. Casalia gets two hands to it. Saltung got knocked down there. See if Higginson, yeah, she gets sandwiched in between the two Army players with her right leg sticking out there. McClaskey trying to drive it in. It's deflected down. August. Fortson back for Mary August. Plays it for Jackson, who didn't see it initially and then has to scramble it away. Walsh and Saltung battling there, and Walsh comes up with the ball. Here's Stallings. In on the challenge with August. Stallings. Knocked out by August. Quick throw. Johns in the corner. Crosses it, cleared away by Jackson. Throw in for Army. Walsh to take it. Throws it towards the 18, bounces in the area. It'll be a goal kick for the mids. And now they've changed it to a corner. sixth corner of the evening with the Black Knights with them to take it. With them. Low line drive. Torres the header. Back post. Saved off the line. And the mids keep it out just barely. Walsh again with the throw. Moreno. Taken down. Swooping in to grab it is Rosenberger. Trying to play it through, but August was there. What a great chance, though, for the Black Knights. Off the corner. Torres, who had the header that was saved off the line. Mids will make a change here. Free kick for Navy. Jackson. Torres. Johns. Gets to the ball first. Higginson. Nice little flick there. Here's Saltung. Saltung. Far side. Here's Tran. Tran running at Walsh here. Tran trying to get past Walsh. Going down on the edge of the area, and Walsh clears it back. August battling with Johns there. Finds its way to Saltung. Here's Carly. Trying to split two. Saltung still with possession. Nicely done. Finds McClaskey on the far sideline. Baisley running at Walsh here. And let's see, we had an offsides flag up here on the near side. Salya. Back for Jackson. Pratt for August. Tran. August. Moreno making the diagonal run towards the far sideline. Moreno on a hold-up play. Knocked free. Tran will get to it, though. Finds Pratt. Pratt looking to switch fields. Looking for Ramirez. Ramirez. Torres boxing her out. Ramirez keeps it in play. Junchapunyan wins a corner. Nice hustle there by the mids. Kayla Robinson's going to check back in for the mids. Toria Tran will have a seat. Eleanor Pratt. Towards the 6. Army able to head it away. McClaskey, that ball's loose in the area. Pratt knocks it down. It'll be a goal kick. Second time tonight, Casallia's inner area trying to go and grab one of those loose balls and has not come up with. The first time the whistle blew for a foul in the box. That time a little play on here as she could not catch it. The clearance went off of Pratt, and Pratt couldn't scramble to get it. Ramirez here on this right side now. Off the shoulder of Rosenberger. Saltung fouled there by Almanera. Free kick for the Mids. Alex Jackson to take it. 57th minute. Plays it in. Headed out by Torres. Higginson heads it towards the goal. Pratt trying to keep it alive there on the side. John Chapunyan. Saltung. Saltung inside the area. Throw for the Mids. Nearing the hour mark here at Annapolis. Ramirez with the throw. Saltung chests it down. Back for Ramirez. She'll cross it near post. Visalia again drops it. Picks it back up and smothers it. Some nervous moments for the Army keeper here. A smile from her face there. Visalia looking long. Johns with a flick on header. August chasing back. Rosenberger battling for it. August plays it into touch. Throw in on the far side. Johns trying to chest it down. Pratt knocked down to the floor. Rosenberger as we play on. Mendoza playing it in behind. Stallings there. Pereno with John Chapunyan making the run. Pereno, can she play her in? Oh, it's chested down by Witham. Nicely done there by the Army center back. Payton's pass is intercepted. Saltung picks it up. Numbers for the Mids here. Lays it off on the side. McClaskey cuts back to her right. Now trying to spin. Nothing there. Witham defends her quite nicely. Here's Pratt. Pratt, a heavy touch. She was trying to line up a long-range effort, but the first touch got away. Jackson in a collision here with Rosenberger. And here's Johns picking it up at midfield for Army. Johns moving in. Johns taking on August. August able to step up and knock it free. Rosenberger. Johns flicked forward. Here's Rosenberger inside the area to cross it. No. Wide of the target. Goal kick. Into action here. Fortson on the restart. 60th minute. Ball skied high up in the air. Both Army and Navy will play it on the bounce. Robinson battling with Garay. So we're an hour in, no score. Army and Navy, Patriot League quarterfinal. Winner moves on. Loser's season is over. Jackson on the free kick. Mids win. They advance to the semifinals on Friday night at 7:30 against Colgate up in Boston. Headed towards the Army goal. Pereno will force Army to clear it away there. Throw in for the Mids. Robinson. Saltung. Pratt goes down on the edge of the area. Check that, Pereno went down on the edge of the area. Referee said get up. Here's Pratt. Pereno. Take it down. All ball. Says our official is with them with the tackle. Robinson knocks out and a throw in on the far side. And the mids were looking for a couple foul calls there. Johns at midfield for the Black Knights. Garay and Robinson in to make this tackle there. Off of Walsh. Might have been a little bit of a trip before that. Of course, you can follow all the Patriot League action on the Patriot League Network this weekend as the tournament continues. Friday afternoon into evening, and then Sunday afternoon for the championship game up at Boston University. Back for Jackson. Higginson wins the header there. Stallings playing it forward. Robinson back the other way. Sawtung to herself, now trying to chest it down. And a foul is going to be called on Sawtung. Stallings had the initial contact, but on that second trap attempt, she got positioning on Sawtung, and Sawtung fouled her. Casalia with the free kick. Johns wins another header. Junchapunyan battling to get it back. Junge takes the shot and goes wide. Johns battling with Junchapunyan. The height mismatch there, but Christina battling there. Johns got the shot off, but put it wide. Army will make two changes here. Mendoza and Rosenberger off. Comer on. And Chamberlain on. Sydney Fortson. Tight, low-scoring contest as we expected. 0-0 here with 26 minutes to go. Johns. Not free. Pratt able to sweep it away, and here's Baisley McClaskey running onto the loose ball. McClaskey edged off by the speedy Walsh, who has been very solid down that right side of the defense for Army all evening long. August towards the sideline. Throw in for Army. Johns trying to cross, deflected back towards midfield. Manera playing it forward. It's Junchapunyan. Pass intended for Garay. Almanera. Comer. Almanera looking for Torres. Torres with the best chance here in the second half. Her header. A free kick saved off the line by the mids. Tori Mitchell in for the mids. Gina Pereno subbed out. Mitchell in. Mitchell had the assist on the tying goal here. Katie Higginson's tying goal in the regular season matchup between these two teams that Navy won 2-1. Junchapunyan. Higginson. Here's Pratt. Pratt trying to split two. Runs down an era. Garay cuts it back to her right. Looking long. Comer with pace. August trying to get there first, and she does. Nicely done by Mary August. I think this has been one of the best games August has played all season here tonight. Far side throw. Walsh to take it. August slams it into Johns. Plays it back for Fortson. Army not pressuring there, and Fortson playing it long, looking for Mitchell. Header won, though, by Withman. Johns. Robinson. Comer. They battle. Driven away by Kayla Robinson. Out for an Army throw at midfield. Carolyn Mang, Emily Keese getting set to come in for the mids, as you saw on your screen there. Glad to have you along here, the Patriot League Network on Stadium this evening. Joe Miller with you. Patriot League quarterfinals. Salia looking for Torres. Junjapunyan with the header. Chamberlain with the turn. Chamberlain plays it into the 18. Fortson will scoop it up there. Mids have won 5 straight against Army here at home. 2008, the last time Army won here in Annapolis. McClaskey gets around one. Almenara, though, recovery nice. McClaskey gets it back and crosses it. Somehow Almenara lost it to McClaskey, and as she did, McClaskey was able to cross that ball, and Mitchell nearly got to that one. Casalia. Pratt knocks it out of play. In front of the Army bench. Morgan Walsh to take the throw. Jackson shields it. It'll be a corner, though. Last touch by Navy. So an Army corner. With them. Plays it short for Chamberlain. Chamberlain will cross it. It's wide. Carolyn Mang. Emily Keese check into the game. Here's Mitchell for Keast. Back for Robinson. Payton there in a challenge with Keast. Mitchell trying to chase down the loose ball. Walsh will get there first. All sides flag was up there. Army wins the initial header. Comer nods it forward. Ramirez is there for the mids. Clears it into touch. Far side throw in for the Black Knights. Walsh to take it. Johns posting up in the area. Keese trying to turn it down the sideline. It'll be a goal kick for the mids. Lexi Silva, the junior from Danville, California, checks in for the mids. Higginson knocks it forward. Torres. Jackson. Torres. Hooked forward. Man got a piece of it. August trying to step up. Battling with Chamberlain there. Silva off of Comer for a throw in for the Mids. 73rd minute. Still no score. After 90 minutes, 2 10-minute golden goal overtime sessions. If still tied, we'll have penalty kicks. We need a winner this evening to move on to the semifinals. Walsh to take the throw. Johns. Jackson. Gray battling for it for the Black Knights. Alex Jackson with the free kick for the Mids. Jackson. Higginson, flick header, Keast on the far side. Playing it forward for Mitchell. Payton there for Army. Salya drives it towards the Navy bench. Out of play there. Nobody wants to make a mistake here. Keast. Mang. Mang. Deflected away with him, with the deflection. Throw in far side for the Black Knights. Jackson. Salya grabs it. Mids won it in the 90th minute in the regular season. Scoreless here. Just over a quarter hour to go. John Chapunyan. Higginson. Torres on the intercept. Here comes Jackson. Throw in for the Black Knights on their defensive half. 75th minute. Torres to take the throw. John Chapunyan steps in front of Garay. Torres. Johns. Ramirez bodied off the ball by Chamberlain. Here's Comer. Manera. Walsh towards Johns. Bounces in the area. Ramirez trying to get it away. Chamberlain coming back as Saltung to defend there. Here's Torres battling with John Chapunyan. Ramirez. Garay for Army. Could not pull that move off. Mids will make 4 switches here with 14 minutes to go. Eleanor Pratt back in. Victoria Tran back in. Baisley McClaskey back in. Kayla Robinson also back in. Here's Carly Saltung. Saltung across midfield for the mid. Saltung. Saltung. And it wide for Robinson. Robinson. Pass off the mark for McClaskey. That'll trickle out of play and a throw in on the far side for the Black Knights. 13 minutes to go. Walsh to take the throw for Army. Johns wins the header again. August gets turned around but plays it back for Jackson. August out of play, a throw in on the far side. Walsh to take it. Garay. Johns. Johns looking to cross it in. Fortson grabs it. Fortson. Torres wins the header. Ramirez. And here's Johns. Long range chip. Fortson's back to grab it. Torres misses that one. Tran. To Higginson. Here's Saltung. Feeds it to Tran. Tran with Chamberlain coming on strong. Gets it to Pratt. Pratt gets it wide for McClaskey. McClaskey cuts in field. Now back to the outside. McClaskey inside the 18, trying to cross. It's knocked down. McClaskey trying to get a second chance here. Payton last touched it, cleared away by Witham. Out for a Navy throw. '79th minute. Chamberlain will clear it to the Severn River. Saltung on the edge of the 18. Trying to turn. Gets past one. Saltung taking the shot. Goal kick for Army. Saltung. Higginson cuts in front of Johns. Gets in front of Comer. Work there by Katie Higginson. Back for Robinson. Tran gets it forward with the header. Witham. Off of Robinson. Robinson to Pratt. Pratt. Playing it in for McClaskey. McClaskey. Can she get it? Offer across, the answer no. Jackson. John Chapunion. Ramirez. Tracking back. John Chapunion cuts in front of Stallings, picks up the loose ball. Square ball to Eleanor Pratt. Pratt gets it wide for McClaskey again. All sides flag is up. McClaskey can't believe it. Casalia. Mids had a goal waved off because of an offsides early in the first half. Pratt with him. Turns it towards the sideline. Robinson with the throw. Looking for Tran. With him. Drives it forward. Johns there. Battling with August. Jackson scoops it forward. Comer, far sideline. Throw in for Army. Under 8 minutes to go. Walsh. Johns. Garay. Back to midfield. With him. Stallings. Almanera. Walsh. Poked away by Robinson. Turned back infield by McClaskey. Stallings gets a piece of it. Hayden can't clear it. Tran playing in Junchapunyan. Here's Junchapunyan down the right side. Junchapunyan taken down there. No foul called there. Ramirez heads it back in play for Higginson. Katie Higginson. Higginson for Tran. Tran back for Higginson. Ramirez, 7 minutes to go. Ramirez drives it towards the 18 for Eleanor Pratt. Pratt inside, can't control it in the 18. What a great ball. Tough ball to bring in, it just got away from Pratt. What a beautiful run, what a beautiful thought, and what a beautiful ball in for Pratt. Here you see on the replay, first touch gets a little too far out in front of Pratt. Here's Tran. A little bit behind Junchapunyan. Torres back out wide defensively. Junchapunyan cuts back to her left. Junchapunyan for Higginson. Back for Junchapunyan. Junchapunyan, first time ball driven in for Tran. Headed down. Army with possession here with 6 minutes to play. Johns trying to turn, plays it through, but nobody there. All Navy at this point, the final 10 minutes of this contest. Jackson, check that, August, finds Pratt, back for August. Kind of scuff one back to Fortson. Fortson. Higginson. Here's Pratt. Trying to play it long. Casalia grabs it before it goes over the end line. '86th minute, Casalia's punt. Ramirez. Junchapunyan trying to play it through for Tran. Picked up by Chamberlain. Chamberlain just driving it forward. Comer trying to race onto it. August is there for the mids. Pereno up top for Tran. The final 4:25. Walsh to take the throw. Driven back in by Chamberlain. Payton. Now with him. Jackson's header. Chamberlain trying to settle it. Taking the shot. It'll go wide. Goal kick for Navy. Just under 4 minutes to go. 87th minute. No score. As we get to crunch time here. Pretty safe to say next goal wins this one. McClaskey tracking back, finds Higginson. Return ball. Back for Jackson. Jackson looking long. Over the head of Saltung. Chamberlain. Higginson wins it back. Christina Junchapunyan gets it wide. Denise Ramirez. Square ball for Saltung. Junchapunyan. First time ball, mishit it. Out of play. '88th minute. Casalia. Comer posting up against August. Pratt's there to take it away. Comer goes down. Pratt playing it for McClaskey, and it's defended by Walsh. Falls for Pratt. Tries to lob it over him, and out for an Army throw. 2 minutes to go. Higginson, Saltung. Back for Jackson. Jackson, nice ball, brought down beautifully. Saltung. Jackson, 90 seconds to go. Pereno mishits that pass. Stallings, make it out for Robinson. Here's August. Saltung gets called for the foul. One minute to go, 90th minute. No score. Torres. Here's Johns against Ramirez. Finds Chamberlain. Chamberlain looking to play in Comer. Fortson's there to scoop it up for the Mids. 35 seconds to go. Can the Mids get one more chance? Fortson looking long for Pereno. Payton is there. Amanera. August. Higginson. Junchapunyan with 15 seconds to play. Trying to work Ramirez in down this sideline. It's off of Ramirez. And we will head to extra time here. 90 minutes, nothing settled here. It's golden goal time. 2 10-minute golden goal periods upcoming here in the Patriot League quarterfinal. As at the end of regulation, it's Navy nothing, Army nothing. We got the Patriot League Women's Soccer Tournament on the Patriot League Network on Stadium. So welcome back to the Glenn Waters Soccer Facility here in Annapolis, Maryland, as we get set for 2 10-minute overtime periods. Golden goal, so first goal wins it. Mids have not played an overtime Patriot League game since 2009, a loss to Colgate. 1-0. Of course, they played Army in double overtime here in the 2008 championship game here in Annapolis, and Army won that game 1-0. Mids hoping that history does not repeat here. So if we're still tied after 2 10-minute golden goal periods, we will have penalty kicks to decide this. First overtime session underway. Golden goal, so next goal wins. August clears it away. Army outshot Navy 11-7 through the first 90 minutes of the contest. Walsh to take this throw. Knot it down. Stallings, long-range effort. Will go out of play. Regulation stats for you. Army, 11 shots to Navy, 7 corner kicks. Army, 7, Navy, 2. Fortson with 3 saves and 1 save credited to the team when Torres' header was cleared off the line. Salyer with 3 saves for the Black Knights. Fouls, Army 10, Navy 9. Pretty even contest. Mids own primarily that last 20 minutes of the second half. So if you're carrying any momentum, I think it would be the Mids into this overtime session. But you would probably say Torres' shot was the best opportunity of the night for Army, or for both squads. Here's John Chapunyan playing it in for Sawtong. Sawtong back for Pratt. Pratt had the game winner here in regulation in the regular season matchup. August looking for John Chapunyan. Payton can't clear it away. It's picked up by Higginson. Chamberlain able to knock it free. Pratt. Sawtong on the turn. John Chapunyan with Torres on her. Sawtong plays in Ramirez. First time ball near post. Casalia was there to grab it. Tran was making that near post run. She was open on the 6. Casalia. August. Able to win that ball back for the Mids. That ball is out of play. Throw in for Army. Walsh to take it. Rosenberger battling for the ball there for Army. Navy able to win it back though. August. Drive it forward. Payton is there. With him. Walsh now. Johns. Gets around August, trying to cross it. Does towards the 6. Jackson is there. Patriot League Defensive Player of the Year. Walsh. Driving it towards the top of the 18. Jackson heads it away. Here's John Chapunyan. John Chapunyan trying to get around Torres. John Chapunyan playing it long for Tran. With him there. Plays it back to Casalia, the keeper. Pratt chests it down. John Chapunyan deflects through and rolls to Casalia. Nearly halfway through overtime session number 1. Back for Fortson. Walsh. Rosenberger, offsides flag is up. Free kick for Navy. Golden goal, sudden death, sudden victory, whatever you want to call it. That's where we're at. Patriot League quarterfinals here in Annapolis. Flicked on header, Tran trying to race onto it. Headed back by Mia Payton. But a foul is called and a free kick for the Mids. Sawtong took the shot there, and Mids will take this free kick. Alex Jackson moves forward. Eleanor Pratt will tee this one up. Army sets up a three-man wall. Pratt chips it towards the top of the area. Higginson nods it on. Salia out to get it before Jackson could. Salia. Pratt with the header. Deflects down for Tran. Tran. Back for Higginson. Finds Pratt. Pratt playing it wide for McClaskey. And we have another offsides flag up. I do think we've set the record for most offsides tonight in a game this season. Unofficially, that is. Masalia. Navy was coming into this overtime period flagged 6 times for offside, so that's 7. Tran, certainly not offsides there, but McClaskey couldn't get to it. August with the header. Pratt, cross midfield. Saltung, McClaskey. Races on with her and Walsh. Walsh has shown that great pace all night long. Pratt trying to keep it in play. It falls for Robinson. Now Higginson with Chamberlain. Quickly on her. Higginson trying to turn against Chamberlain. Plays it back for Jackson at midfield. Jackson on the near sideline. Denise Ramirez. Ramirez drives it low and hard to the middle of the field. Nobody there, but Pratt will come and get it. Higginson. Back for Pratt. Pratt. Mary August stepping up. Here's August. August trying to play it in for Tran. Skied away. Garay. Knocked down. Robinson trying to chase this one down. Little push there. No foul called. Witham gets it away. Intercepted. No, right under the leg of Higginson. Jackson for Tran. Nicely done there. Junchapunyan. Back for Higginson. Higginson with 2 minutes to go here in overtime session number 1. McClaskey leaves it, but nobody was there. Rosenberger for Johns. Johns will hold up play here for the Black Knights. Plays it into space. Chamberlain trying to race onto it. Ramirez just barely wins the race there. Throw in with a minute 35 to go. Torres. Chamberlain drives it in. McClaskey gets it away from Walsh. Gardner. Back to Walsh, headed down. Under a minute to go, it deflects off of Gardner for a goal kick. .45 seconds to play in overtime session number 1.
Come on!
Hortson. McClaskey nods it on. It's Gardner. August in a collision there with Rosenberger, and August is down. She slowly gets to her feet with 15 seconds to go. It's Johns for Army. Final seconds, plays it into the back post. And that will do it for overtime session number 1. 100 minutes in, still no score. 10 more minutes of action before, if we're still tied after that, we'll have PKs. At the end of overtime period number 1, it's Navy nothing, Army nothing. You got the Patriot League Women's Soccer Tournament here on the Patriot League Network on Stadium. And welcome back to the Glenn Water Soccer Facility. Still nothing decided here after 100 minutes of action. Navy and Army here in the Patriot League quarterfinal. Navy the 3 seed, Army the 6 seed. To win, the Mids will take on Colgate at 7:30 in the second semifinal. Army the 6 seed. If they win tonight, they would take on the number 1 seed and host Boston University on Friday afternoon. If we're still tied after these 10 minutes, we'll go to penalty kicks to decide the quarterfinal between these two rivals. It'll be 15-11-4 all time against the Black Knights. They've won 5 straight here at home against Army. The final 10 minutes underway here. Eleanor Pratt will play it down the wing for Paisley McClaskey. Finds Carly Sawtung. Sawtung a square ball to Victoria Tran. Higginson gets it to Kayla Robinson. Robinson for McClaskey. McClaskey cutting across the field, drives it towards the 18. Loose ball there. It's knocked back towards Casalia, who will grab it for Army. Casalia will drive it forward. Gardner. Looking for Comer. Comer. Back to Gardner. She's fouled and a free kick here for Army. Witham. To take this free kick. Witham drives it in with the right leg. Looking for Johns. Goes up for the header. Still loose in the area. Johnson shot. Fortson can't stop it. And Army wins. Aaron Johns in double overtime. Off the free kick from Sydney Witham. And Army advances to the Patriot League semifinals in double overtime. And the mid-season comes to a conclusion here in Annapolis in the Patriot League tournament. The Witham free kick. Aaron Johns nodded it down. Gets to the loose ball first. Fortson got a piece of it, but could not steer it aside. And Army, they will advance to play in semifinal number 1 against Boston University on Friday afternoon. And another heartbreaking conclusion to the mid-season here at home in the Patriot League tournament. They lose for the first time ever here in the quarterfinal round of the Patriot League tournament. Army advances. They now improve to 7-5-7 on the season. Navy's season comes to an end, 11-6-3, the final record. So it's Army moving on in the Patriot League tournament. Navy with a tragic end to their season here tonight and double overtime, a heartbreaking conclusion to the season for the Mids as Army ends the 5-game winning streak here in Annapolis for the Mids. Final score here from the 2018 Patriot League quarterfinal. Army 1, Navy nothing. Thanks for watching the 2018 Patriot League Women's Soccer Tournament on the Patriot League Network on Stadium.